I am a big Christmas person, definitely. Like I will buy every Christmas decorations that I found. I love Close, the animated movie. I love it. It's one of my favorite animated movies. I'm Raquel. I'm product designer at BLING. I'm from Cáceres, though I lived in Madrid, in Dublin, and then I spent 5 years in a beautiful island named Mallorca. I've always felt drawn towards design. I felt super curious about how the product works and how design can have a huge impact, since to me design is meaning, it's purpose, and I realized I felt so passionate about this, so full of ideas, I had to pursue it. I joined BLING in June, and to me BLING was not a common fintech app, and I could tell from the start. They were challenging the way people think and talk about money, and doing so in a very bold brand that was like a breath of fresh air. I also really loved the app, and it was clear to me that they put attention to every last detail of the interface. Well, I collaborate with teams like growth and tech and PMs to help build new features and A/B tests for the app. So my role is about getting to know what users need, getting to understand what they have trouble with, where we can improve our design, and transforming those needs and product ideas into interactive prototypes. We do this getting feedback along the way, and we constantly iterate our design, so the wheels don't stop when a design reaches production. I mainly use my Mac, and I can live without my iPad, which I use essentially for everything from sketching to doing illustrations. Absolutely adore Figma for designing and prototyping. FigJam and Miro are great for brainstorm. For research, I'd also mention Typeform, usability Hub, or Hotjar. For UI animations, I mostly use After Effects and Principle. And then there's our internal data tools to better understand how our users behave, where they're dropping off, and the pain points and such. We are aiming to create a look and feel that feels unique and that it's different from what you usually see on finance and banking apps. And we want to do so not at the expense of usability and good UX. So as our design system evolves, we want to be able to keep all of our touch points consistent while allowing ourselves to be creative with what we do in the UI. Well, essentially in insights about our users, who they are and how they behave. I keep up with trends mostly in Medium, online publication, online events, Dribble. I find inspiration as well in so many digital products and apps that follow that same human-centered design. And more on the visual side, I'd say I also use Mobbing, Dribble, Awards, designinspiration.com, for example. Well, I love drawing, obviously, so I spend a big part of my free time doing digital illustrations. I'm a big Netflix binge watcher, especially comedies, and I also enjoy reading, and I'm trying to play chess. I'm learning, and as I've lived in an island for a long time, I also love swimming and snorkeling at the beach. There's so many illustrators and designers I admire, but closer to me, I've got many friends that have started their own business or created their own shop or even written books. And these people who have really followed their passion definitely inspires me. The team is super talented and super passionate about what we do. Each person giving all they've got at work creates an amazing work environment. And as well, of course, for me, the fact that good design is not like a nice to have, it's a must. Well, trust is one of our biggest themes in our design. As the user needs to enter their bank information, we want to create an experience that feels comfortable and safe when they put their credentials. Also, product engagement is one of our biggest topics. We want to keep our UX clear and honest and helpful, of course. And to do so, it's super important to actually listen to their feedback and have a two-way communication with the user.